You are now tuning in to Lex and RDDC broadcast station, serving up on the double doses for us all.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host, Lex, coming to you straight from the heart where the talk is real and the vibe is always live. Like I said, like I'll say, forever we are, baby. Okay, so check us out at Real Double Dose channel. If you want to do any kind of shout outs or whatever it might be, should I say, any inquiries, just, want to promote or say anything out there that you're doing that is for the betterment of having a slice of everyday life, of enhancing it, check us out at Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com. That's yandex.com. Always unscripted. And a Real Double Dose channel .blogspot.com. You can check out the blog, the links, the wonderful disclaimers, and so many things that we have at the bottom of the blog itself, and the multiple pages of wonderful insights and beautiful attributes that will help us all in life. And you can check that out always. But we are on TuneIn, Stitcher Radio, sorry for my tongue twisting, Spreaker.com. We also are on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and I probably didn't mention we're always on SoundCloud and some other platforms as well, which are wonderful. My mind just can't get it all, but you can also find those links always either at the Blogspot or always check us out with the links that are provided at SoundCloud.com on our home page or our page period. So yeah, I wanted to say that thank you for the hashtag Winter Transformation Challenge, all those who are signed up for that. And I also have another one rolling out with Anthony. He finally got that ready, and we're going to do something called, well, basically it's called hashtag RDDC 2018 Inspire. And it's just a giveaway going on with that. I think it's going to be more so. See, the other one's ending kind of in February. I think Valentine's, he said. So this one itself is going to be more towards like the beginning couple weeks of the new year. So this is, if you want to sign up for that, you can go over to the RDDC Lex team / or whatever, Facebook.com, and check that out. And we'll have that rolling out. I think that's going to roll out next week, I believe. Not this coming week, but the week after, to have people sign up for that. And we have some people who are kind of revved up, I wanted to say. The revved up to get on there too. It's about having that, and I told you it's about to be running out explosively nice, and hopefully once YouTube gets up, it'll be even better. But I wanted to go all in a little extra with this, and I love your feedback and your wonderfulness on the self-illumination episode that we did. I think that was our 100th episode, or 101. It could have been our 100th episode. It was so beautiful. Thank you all. That was a way to kind of go into the new year. I love the huge rush of ears we had listening at that beautiful episode. I'm like, wow. I typically don't look at statistics, but just seeing that huge spike was like, whoa, wow. Like I said before, there's so many platforms that is listened on. Some of the feeders or feeds, they pick up on different channels of where it's being played, but I don't stare at them all day. I look at them maybe, once every other day or something like that. If, Anthony shows me something, but we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much once again. Oh yeah. But without further ado, let me just break this little cookie shell here. This was not even pre-planned in my mind for a moment. It's all unscripted. But at the same time, I'd probably say like 99% unscripted. For the different things I have to read off, I let you know. But at the same time, it just comes from the women. I thought about this for a moment. And from all the episodes summed up in the last several ones, it really started to touch a nerve about the holding back of our greatness. Like the mustard seeds of greatness that came out. Just different ones. And I wanted to tell you from a piece of me, from the love that I have in my heart for all those who are going through it, going in it and to it, for all you who are pounding the pavement and doing what you have to do, for all those who are going to a job every single day, knowing people get on your nerves and you're still making the best out of it, for you're still giving wonderful customer service, you're still giving the best out of you because that's your nature. That's who you are. We're going to do hashtag domination, right? Domination, hashtag domination. And I say that because, you know what, we need to get it. We have to grind it out. And I mean more than just, I was listening to Mind Valley. I can't pronounce his name all the way, but Mishan Veshi. Okay, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to disrespect the man's name. But his face is permanently in my head. I listen to him a lot. It's a beautiful name. It's just intricately said, and I want to give it the properness behind it. But, like he was elaborating on something. It's not about necessarily. It is about focus. It is about obtainment and keeping your drive forward on it. And compelled. But it's not about just sitting there and giving 80 hours of your time away a week to getting peanuts back. You might have a huge dream to feed 1 million people, but yet all the while you're working 80 hours and you can barely get by yourself, or helping take care of your kids or someone else's kids or whatever it might be. And sometimes the smaller goal is, even feeding 5 people in your local neighborhood could be bigger than that. But at the same time, you still have that urge to fulfill the dreams that we have inside of us. And there's no reason why we can't. Whether it be, even creating 1,000 handbags, you just want to put your name on. It doesn't matter. The whole point is you need to hashtag dominate your area. We need to do this. This is more than just, like I said before, in the previous year, okay, or the year before that. It needs to be more of a hashtag domination. Dominate your lane. All right, we should do that. Hashtag dominate your lane. I'm getting a thumbs up from Anthony and hashtag dominate your lane. Right. Your lane, your space. Now you could be multi-talented. You could have 1 million freaking awesome ideas. Or let's start off with 5, right? And you might say, man, Lex, I got some wonderful, these 5 elements, like I said, I'm a serial Aries passionpreneur. I got 10 or 12 different things that I really love doing, but which one am I really salivating about the most? Which one, even though you could focus on all of them at any given time, which one could you just knock out the park? Let's do that challenge for ourselves. Right? You can like whatever it might be, you could post it, do whatever you want for your own self, put it on a wall, a journal. But what is going to be dominating your lane? What are you going to go ahead and do? Are you going to go create that outfit that you've been waiting to do without looking at Louis Vuittons and then comparing what you have to them? Are you going to create that hair care system that you wanted without looking at Suave or Dove Collection or Pantene Pro V and doubting what you have because your label is not completely the way you want it to be? Everything had to start from a stepping stone. Are you going to go ahead and create that wonderful home business or daycare center and get everything up to par with the codes and licensing so you can help educate someone else's children and do better? Are you going to go ahead and get your mechanic license so you can go ahead and work on those cars and make people's cars better for a better price? Are you going to go ahead and get your tech gadgets out there and get some campaigns fueling behind them or whatever it is, or get something together to where you can have someone see your vision so they can help fuel your vision? Are you going to start that restaurant or that food truck and make some bomb food to where people can line up and get it, or some catering that they're ready for? Are you going to accelerate if you're sitting there in a business meeting, or if you're sitting there in nursing school or dentistry, whatever it might be? Are you the coach out there who wants to go ahead and fuel 10,000 lives this year or this month? Whatever it might be, dominate your lane. Hashtag, I'm going to say it again, dominate your lane. Feel the power of what we need to do, what we have to do. It was given to us to implement. That's the whole thing about replication. If everything was going to be, oh, well, somebody else did it, I can't do it, theirs is better, then why the heck would we keep needing multiple births on this earth if you think about it? Well, that human was just a human, so why do we need this human? Every birth is significant. Every person has their own DNA of significance. Everything was meant to be done individually by all of us for what we can bring to the table. So although this episode is not very long, it's not about the length, it's not about the chorus of what you hear, it's not chorus, excuse me, instrumental, whatever. It's about the path and the course that we're going to take because of it. Where is your lane? The lane, even if there's 10 lanes in front of you, what lane do we need to be in order to dominate that one, so we can dominate every single one behind the first and second, third lane we dominate? What is our hunger and our thirst that drives us so deep for this just gravy and mashed potatoes with this huge If you're a vegan, tofu steak, or Angus beef steak, or some Kobe beef, whatever it might be, or some lettuce, whatever, that makes you feel like, man. I remember, and I think I said it a long time ago, or maybe not too long ago. Dr. Eric Thomas was saying, and I quote something like that, not all the quotes. He said his mentor was telling him, if you want to breathe, you want to succeed, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And that's where this freaking driving of hunger is. Okay, and I can't make any apologies for how I'm speaking right now. That's how I feel. That's what we're doing. We're going to get it, get on it, push it. It's not the point of drying yourself out to where you have nothing to give. If you need that extra 14 hours of sleep because your body needs to recuperate in order to push it. Get that 14 hours of sleep, or 10 or 4. If you need to go ahead and take a day or 2 off of work and coordinate that to where it works with you and what you got to do to make it happen, let's do it. Let's get it. Because if we want to succeed as bad as we do want to breathe, that's the only way we're going to be successful, everybody. That's the only way, because I feel this thirst and this hunger so deep, this irritation inside of me sometimes where I'm like, man, we got to get it. We got to get up on it. Like, what is stopping me? Whatever it might be, whoever you are right now as I'm speaking out here, no matter what you feel, no matter what country you're from, I don't care. If we have to put together a vision board for you to have something work for you, or put something together, collaborate all, I have a mastermind, reach out to us at the Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com. Okay, that's YANDEX.com. If you feel comfortable enough, if you just want to put it out there, no matter what it is, don't let your fear kill your dreams, and don't let your dreams be squandered off by the hesitations or the doubts that you hold that come from just the fear that holds you back. That's what I'm saying. That's for every single one of us. Dominate your lane. Dominate the lanes that you are meant to get and go and have. Network. Make it work. Whatever it is. Yeah, sometimes it takes money to make money, and sometimes it's who you know and not what you know, and what you know and who you know. But all those can be achieved by the power of belief. Just from you hearing this alone could be someone stemming out to you saying, hey, talk to this person, or go over here, or we can get this done. Putting up a poster, no matter what it is, putting a poster, whatever it is meant for you to put out there. Don't let any year, any moment, any month, any minute, any second pass you by because of the doubts that have been implanted within us from the seeds of generations that have been placed with those doubts. There is nothing that is out of our reach, and everything is very possible. Like it says, I'm possible, not impossible. Remember, you gotta dominate your lane because the game was given to you. If you're gonna be the best doctor, best nurse, best person in school, coach, cook, baker, janitor, whatever it's going to be, a shoemaker, a dressmaker, a librarian, a book writer, a podcaster, broadcaster, whatever you're going to do it with all your might and all your will. And I guarantee if we all start putting the great spirit of all things and the energy and the ether and the wonderfulness of the creator that is of all things in front of us, behind us, surrounding us, with us, and our minds focus on all that power and strength and unifying what is greater out there to be, and giving hope and faith into what is, there is nothing, I repeat, nothing in this whole entire universe that will ever hold us back except for the enemy within. The enemy within is always going to be us. So I'm going to say this one more time. Hashtag dominate your lane, create your world, be the change, feel the passion, embrace the power of the spirit. This is your host, Lex. Shoot a shout out at us anytime you want, or just be wonderfully you and keep replaying this until you feel what I'm talking about really deep down to your core. So anything you need to know, just remember to check out the Blogspot as well for different things that might spark you at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. for wonderful, wonderful avenues in life. You're wonderful and amazing. Stay true to who you are. # dominate your lane and create the world that you want. And we will be back with you, beautiful, intelligent, creative, lovely families very, very soon.